If you could get $100 per jerk-off for life, or get $1 mill for one time, which would you choose and why? Gimme the mill, the other option is too much work. I'm already 50, I don't got time for that crap no more. Well, you would have time for it if you quit your job, which you could do making 6 figures masturbating. Important question, is the money coming directly out of my penis? In nickels. I'd take the million then, and go perform the most amazing magic trick of all time. Breaking, man bleeds to death live on stage after fatally rupturing penis due to multiple massive foreign bodies. You don't think I could jizz 1,760 tons of nickels out? Edit, sorry, 105 tons. Sorry to disappoint. I would like to see you try, and I would love to see a dick that big. I bet you would. I do the pay per jerk to stop hearing my wife tell me to keep taking college classes and get promotions. Instead I'd hear, we need groceries, can you rub 1 or 2 out real quick? Rent's due, I need you to stop gaming and start masturbating, come faster. In bathroom her, what you doing? Me, saving up for your birthday present her, aw, I love you honey. Me, cool face, cool face, cool face, cool face, cool face, cool face. Even better, she would probably help get you most of the way, then you just got to finish off. Win-win. When that gets old, maybe she brings in professional fluffers to keep making bank. Win-win-win. I'm pushing 40, and probably in the twilight of my tugging career. I'd have to jerk off once per day for the next 27 plus years to hit $1 million at the 100 per pace. I just don't have that kind of time. I'm going to have to take that big money and run. I am also pushing 40. But if I quit my job, jerked off 4 times a day because I have plenty of free time, I'd be making $146,000 a year, which is over double my current salary. I call it early retirement. If you're doing what you love, you never have to work a day in your life. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Well, I reckon I'd wake up. Hammer it. Then go back to sleep. Rinse and repeat. Beat your dick December would be a great way to come out ahead of Christmas spending. Mind you, no nut November would have to be left by the wayside, much like Dirks. Who, Dirks? Yeah, but the jerk on demand for cash really makes it here. Late on a car payment? 4 jerks. Mortgage? Spread 10 out over a couple days. With $1 mil, you've got to budget, and that's a pain in the ass. This is where I'm at. Sure, the 1 mil is probably the better bet on paper, but that $100 whenever is security. A lot of people who win the lottery end up broke. Who's to say I don't end up like that? Or what if the market goes belly up and I lose my investments? No matter how bad life gets, I could be homeless. And I just got to tug one out and bam, got $100 bucks. Go rent a hotel room. Get cleaned up and rub a confession out of the witness in the shower. Bam, another hundo, there's food. Get up the next morning and work out 3 or 4 more. There's a few more days in the hotel where I can work on getting some cash together to get some clothes and a job. As long as I have my dick, I'm only 3 to 10 minutes away from making an easy $100. 1 mil is for sure not the better bet. Jesus Christ, you guys couldn't masturbate 2 to 4 times per day, even with freeing up 8 hours per day from not needing to have a job? Jesus Christ, I would be coming 10 times a day and making bank. To be fair, some people have really long refractory periods. Pretty sure asexuals or low libido people would be better off taking the million. Just give me the mill, because if I take 100 per jack off, it'll just turn into work, and I don't want my personal time composing with the skin flute to ever become work. Besides, it's a lot easier to explain to the folks around the dinner table when they ask me what I do to earn a living. I like how you would completely abandon other employment to jerk off full time. Twice a day and you're at $72,000 and more free time. Yeah, and guess what I love to do during my free time? Gaming and Reddit? Yeah, this needs to be higher up, monetizing pleasurable activity just turns pleasure into work, and I'd prefer not. Crap. $200 a day is $72,800 a year. You could stick to a meager FAP schedule and have a nice life. Honestly, just fapping once a day would be more money than I make right now, and that's already my schedule. Also, he called it a skin flute. $100 per jerk off. I figure I could jerk off 50 guys a day. You'd probably get a few dollars extra per jerk this way too. Yes, you would likely get many tips for providing the service. Middle out. I see Silicon Valley. Got to do some sorting on height first though. Literally finished the final season yesterday. D2F is important. Can't forget about arranging people by their mean jerk time. Make sure you hot swap those dicks. Can't be wasting good strokes on a guy who already blew his load. So is circumference. Everyone is talking about metrics but forgetting that you need to match people by MTTF. Or mean time to finish. Otherwise you're wasting a bunch of good strokes on a guy who's already busted. Hot swapping. My favorite thing about that scene is the music, that genius scientist revelation tune playing over a bunch of guys theorizing the nastiest, silliest thing they can. I mean, that ends up being what Richard's entire algorithm is based on, minus the dicks. So the music still fits the genius invention being made scene while also being comedic. No need to pair match by mean jerk time. Just hot swap previously unmatched dicks. Guys, would girth similarity affect Ehrlich's ability to complete a stroke? Everyone pantomimes jerking off a bunch of dicks. Crap. Yeah, I think it would. You just brought piss to a crap fight. A loophole. You have changed the game and now I choose this answer. You could have people lining up and work in pairs if you split it 75-25. Also, I'm sure Pornhub or another up-and-coming streaming/cam company would also happily film or broadcast this Jerkfest event and set up a profit-sharing model with you to rake in even more additional income. I mean, I'm pretty solidly straight on the spectrum and I tune in to watch the current running count/accumulated wealth of a guy taking the $100 per jerk-off payout. It would be the next Twitch Plays Pokemon, except much more NSFW. You're well on your way to making jerking off a full-time job and a lifelong career at this point. What about D2F ratio? T20, or time to orgasm, has to be the same for each matching pair of dicks. That's a lot of jerking. If you lower the amount just a wee bit, you could probably do that already. At my age I'd take the million. Seconded. I don't jerk off like I did when I was 19. M19 can confirm. I'm 33. I could still build a pretty nice nest egg. Do you mean after it dries? That is an image I could have lived without. You don't want to ask about the MLP jar or the shoebox then. Edit, I'm not providing links. If you want to search for the My Little Pony tribute jar, that's on you. Same for the cumbox. I'm not to blame for your curiosity. Edit 2, no, I won't explain it to you either. You have to put that into your search engine of choice. Stop asking. We just going to forget about the sock? Rookies. I'm still getting me a coconut. I did the math on this. At 3 jerk-offs a day it would take 3,333.33 days to get your million. That's a lot of jerk and I don't think the average dong could take it. So you are saying I'd get an extra $1 million every 9-ish years? If you keep the 3 times a day streak, yes. But if you do it once a day you'll only earn $1 million after 27.5 years. Those are rookie numbers in this racket, you got to push them up. Got to use the power of compound interest. The question is, how do you know he doesn't jerk off like your 19-year-old self? But for $100 you'd make more of an effort. Hell, even if you did it twice a day, every day that'd equate to $50,000 a year, So it'd take you 20 years to make the million. I mean, maybe 2x a day is rookie numbers if there wasn't a payout, but after the second, we're talking an actual job here, assuming you have reached a conclusion. Edit. For people correcting my wonky math, you're right. Back in the day when I was in college, I was making $200 a day, and at my then schedule, it equated to approximately $50K a year, but that excludes weekends, holidays, etc. So, I guess I treated this hypothetical masturbation job as an in real life day job. My bad, lol. It'd take you 20 years to make the million. Twice a day is 13 years, 255 days. Twice a day is 73,000 per year. So less than 13 years and about 8 months. The answer really depends on your current age and expected rate of self-pleasure. Might start to feel a bit like a job at some point. Like a hand job? Is there an income tax on this though? If you can quit your job and do this full-time 4 times a day, shouldn't be too difficult. Treat it like a job. Wake up, jerk one off, again at lunch, then after supper, and again at bedtime. Until you get a stupid email from your manager that you're going to be inspected monthly on your technique and supplies. But it would also give you a constant income source to fall back on. The million can easily be wasted quite quickly if you aren't smart about it. Think about how many lottery winners have lost it all in just a few years. You also have to remember that most, if not all, lottery winners are people who thought it was a good idea to play the lottery. Every now and then I hear something and it completely changes the way I look at something. I've always thought it was a great tragedy of lottery winners that a large share of them, like 1 of 3, go broke even with outrageous money, but your comment definitely helps me understand this in a different way. Thanks. Yeah, but if you get the million in a lump sum, you can make it work for you. Thank you for watching. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube and share them with your friends. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. We welcome your comments below. Another of our videos will begin shortly.